Hello everyone, welcome back. Tom with Capo Fetish. Today is my 100th video on YouTube, so cheers to all of you who have subscribed, liked, commented. It's been great. Here's to another 100. This is a peach Snapple combined with vodka. Really, really good cocktail. Try it out sometime. So anyway, today we're going to do something special here. I'm going to count down my top 25 Lennon Beatle tracks. Not an easy task by any means, so I could easily list 40. So I just started to go with 25 that really hit me to the core, that are part of my DNA, been part of my DNA since I was a toddler, right? That really affect me in a very profound way. So here we go. I'm going to start off number 25 off the White Album, track 2 off side 2, I'm So Tired. Coming right after Martha, My Dear. Love the rawness of this track. Not a lot of instrumentation, great backup vocal from McCartney, kind of biting lyrics. Love it. I'm So Tired, coming in at 25. Coming in at number 24 off Revolver, And Your Bird Can Sing. An incredible dual guitar part from both Harrison and McCartney. Incredible guitar part for 1966 when you think about it, really. Lennon's just kind of dry vocal. I love this track, always have. First time I heard it was on Yesterday and Today, until I realized later it was on Revolver, way down the line. So yeah, And Your Bird Can Sing, coming in at number 24. Coming in at number 23 is one of my absolute favorite early Beatles songs, let alone a Lennon track. Never released on any UK release, only released on the Beatles' second album, and that song is Thank You Girl. Such an infectious early Beatle track. Oh God, I love this track. Really reminds me of childhood. Probably one of the very first songs I ever heard growing up. And you know, even the flip side, You Want to Know a Secret is fantastic too. But Thank You Girl with the harmonica. Some versions don't have the harmonica on it, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a great track, great lead vocal from Lennon, of course, and just a really great melody. This is coming in at number 23 for me. Thank You Girl. Coming in at 22, back to Revolver, Dr. Robert. Love that guitar lick that opens up. Love that midsection psych thing with Well, Well, Well. Oh, it's just awesome. Love Dr. Robert. Coming in at number 22. Coming in at number 21 off Rubber Soul, Girl. Great Lennon vocal. Just the teet, 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 teet part. Love that. The instrumentation, you know, the breathing, all of that. Love Girl, coming in at number 21. Back to the White Album for number 20, track 2, side 3, Your Blues. I don't know if it was a sarcastic way of presenting the blues for Lennon, or you know, just his own take on it, but whatever it is, it's great. It's raw, great raw Lennon vocal. All four of them just playing, nothing really enhanced on this. I think they were all playing in the same room at the time of recording. Really, really whacked out kind of guitar solo in the middle. I think it was kind of edited from the long version. And then the version on Rock and Roll Circus with Hendrix, with Clapton playing, and Clapton playing lead guitar, and Mitch Mitchell on drums, and Keith Richards on bass. That is a phenomenal version too. If you've never seen it, check that out on Rock and Roll Circus, Rolling Stones Rock and Roll Circus from 1968. Your Blues kicks ass, coming in at number 20 for me. Coming in at number 19, a great song from late 64, kind of a sign of things to come with the experimentation, with that opening feedback from Lennon. I don't know if it was intentional or intentional, but what a great opening guitar lick from Lennon. And then that vocal, and then those backup vocals from Harrison, McCartney, and I think Lennon singing on it as well. Those classic 3-part harmonies for the Beatles. I Feel Fine is just amazing. Love this track. It was never released on any album until, I believe, what was it? Beatles 65 in the US, and then later Past Masters Volume 1. But yeah, here's the single from late 64. I Feel Fine, coming in at number 19. Coming in at number 18, a great B-side. It should have been a double A-side. Hard Day's Night, the flip side of Hard Day's Night from Hard Day's Night. I Should Have Known Better. Song that they were playing in the train in the film. You could see Patty Boyd in there laughing and giggling, and all the girls. Just an infectious early Beatles track from '64. Always loved this track. Great Lennon vocal as always. Did Lennon ever do a bad vocal? No. Guy was just amazing. So this is coming in at number 18, I Should Have Known Better. Coming in at number 17, back to the White Album, back to side 3, Sexy Sadie. A little tune, a little sarcastic dig at the Maharishi. Love the piano in there. It kind of reminds me of what Radiohead would do later with Karma Police. I think they were kind of influenced by the White Album on that album a little bit here and there. Yeah, just a great track, great melody, of course, and all that. Love Sexy Sadie. Coming in at number 17 from the White Album. Coming in at number 16, another great song from the Hard Day's Night soundtrack. Here's the single, and it was the flip side of And I Love Her, the song If I Fell, featuring gorgeous two-part harmonies from John and Paul. Great melody. It always just gives me a great feeling when I hear this song. And this was off of the Hard Day's Night soundtrack. The one I had was the US version when I grew up, but I had to kind of dig through the instrumentals. So yeah, If I Fell, amazing track. Coming in at number 16. Back to the White Album again. Track 2, side 1, Dear Prudence. I think it was written about Mia Farrow's daughter while they were in India. But I think what's always drawn me into the tune is that finger picking by Lennon. I think he learned that from Donovan on that trip. And then some great drumming by McCartney on this track while Ringo was out. He quit for a while. And then you've got some really cool little subtle guitar lead parts from Harrison. Some great harmonies, of course. Just a really great ethereal type track. Love Dear Prudence. Coming in at number 15. Number 14 is just a killer rocker, I think, from their early period. Again, back to the Hard Day's Night album. You Can't Do That. There is a clip on YouTube of them playing in Australia, I believe. It's a really great, well-recorded, well-filmed concert, and they do an incredible version of You Can't Do That. Just spot on. Love the backup vocals. The very first time I heard this track was on the Beatles' second album in the US. This is just a perfect record, Hard Day's Night. They're my favorite of their early records. I love the backup vocals from Harrison and McCartney. Yeah, You Can't Do That rocks. Love it. Coming in at number 14. Coming in at number 13 is, in my opinion, probably their greatest harmony track, featuring their greatest harmonies. I think they were double or triple tracked even. Because, off Abbey Road. Wow, what a tune. With that synthesizer, I think it's the Moog going on there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but just George, Paul, and John singing together. It's just a heavenly sound. And no more so than this track, Because, coming in at number 13 from Abbey Road. Coming in at number 12 is a track I've always loved. It was the flip side of the 8 Days a Week single. It was also on Beatles for Sale. The song is I Don't Want to Spoil the Party. Really underrated track. Great Lennon track. That kind of country western twang in it. And just harmonies galore, melody galore. Coming in at number 12, I Don't Want to Spoil the Party. Coming in at number, what we got? Number 11, going back again to Hard Day's Night, I'll Be Back. The song that finishes the album. Gorgeous, gorgeous track from Lennon. A song that not a lot of people talk about, and I think it's just an incredible track, especially to end such a perfect record with a perfect last track. So, I'll Be Back, coming in at number 11. Now we're back to the top 10, and this wasn't easy, but I had to dig deep here and really think about this. So, here's the top 10. Title track of Help. This is the single with I'm Down as the B-side. What can you say about Help? It's just an absolute landmark song in songwriting, production. The way it just comes in with all of them singing Help. That really cool guitar line by Harrison. The backup vocals, of course. It's just incredible. Help coming in at number 10. Coming in at number 9 is, where is it? Back to the Abbey Road album. Great hypnotic bluesy track, I Want You, She's So Heavy, last song on side 1. I love Lennon's scream in the middle of this, and I just love his vocals all over it. I love the arpeggios on this track. It's so influential to so many other bands. so many different songs after, you know, down the line. And then you've got that great fuzzed out sound by Harrison counteracting the arpeggios. And that ending, right? It's just like a hypnotic over and over and over. It's just such an incredible track. This is coming in at number 9. I Want You, She's So Heavy from Abbey Road. Coming in at number 8, one of their greatest psychedelic songs, one of Lennon's greatest psychedelic songs. From the Magical Mystery Tour album, here's the single, flip side of Hello Goodbye, if you can believe it. I Am the Walrus. And I don't know if you guys have heard the 2023 remix by Giles Martin. It is absolutely atrocious what he did to the ending, the outro of the song. What the hell happened there? Wow. Incredible. I mean, it's like it just like was mangled by Hammer or something like that. The only way to listen to this song is the original mix. Check out the 2009 mix, and that's the one you want to listen to. That's where the magic lies. I mean, how do you mess with art, right? This is good pop art. You don't mess by screwing up the outro. So the original version is pure magic. It's one of the greatest psychedelic songs of all time. Love I Am the Walrus. Really takes me somewhere. That midsection sitting in the English garden waiting for the sun. This is coming in at number 8, I Am the Walrus. Coming in at number 7, back to the Revolver album, one of my absolute favorite all-time Lennon songs, I'm Only Sleeping, with that perfect backward guitar solo by Harrison, the sleepy, dreamy vocals by Lennon, and those really cool oohs in the background, those harmonies. Oh my God, what a great track. And then that as the song ends, that more backward guitar, magic, that's all I can say. Coming in at number 7. Coming in at number 6, back to the White Album again, folks, for Happiness is a Warm Gun, last track on side 1. A multi-part song done in under 3 minutes. Such an amazing, how they even put this together, this track, in such a short span of, like, how they condensed it into, like, such a short amount of time. But yeah, it just absolute, it does everything in, like, 3 minutes. Little doo-wop, little fuzzed out psych guitar. I love that fuzzed out guitar by Let It in the Middle. So evil sounding. Love Happiness is a Warm Gun, coming in at number 6. Now we're down to the top 5. These are songs that bring me absolute bliss when I hear them. I can hear them for the rest of my life. Never get sick of them. I never get sick of any of these songs. But number 5 for me, that opening chimey guitar line from McCartney, Ticket to Ride. Just pure magic. That verse melody is one of the best melodies I think ever written by anybody. And it's just that drum beat by Ringo, the outro, My Baby Don't Care, all that stuff. This is just pure ear candy, folks. Ticket to Ride. I can hear it another million times and still love it the same. Number 4, another one that just absolutely brings total bliss to me is Rain, flip side of Paperback Writer, recorded during the Revolver sessions. Just pure magic. Probably their first song that ever entered the top 40 that had psychedelic tinges in it. Yeah, just incredible. Number 3, probably the greatest song ever to end an album, one of the greatest songs ever to end an album, Tomorrow Never Knows. A precursor to the rave, a precursor to electronica. I mean, it's just so revolutionary. It's incredible. I just never get tired of it. It's so hypnotic, and Lennon's vocal at the end through that Leslie speaker. What can you say, folks? Just magic. Number 3, Tomorrow Never Knows. And while I'm holding this up, sometimes I think this is my absolute favorite Beatles song of all time. It might be from time to time, but I just love She Said, She Said. That guitar sound from Harrison is probably one of my top guitar sounds of all time. The sound, I don't know what he's playing a Gibson, I think. I don't know if it's through a high watt or what it is, or a Fender, but that fuzz on it. Considered one of the first acid rock songs. Leonard Bernstein actually commented on this song, how revolutionary it was, on some show back in '67. You could watch it on YouTube. Where he's talking about, the state of music in '66, '67, and how pop music's revolutionizing music and blah blah blah. But even a big fan of this song was Leonard Bernstein. So incredible stuff. The melody, the harmony from Harrison, it's just pure ear candy, and I can never get enough of She Said, She Said. Love She Said, She Said. And my number one word is only needed to be said for this. It is magic, and that is Strawberry Fields Forever. That is my top favorite Lennon track of all time of the Beatles. And there you have it. I've said a lot about this song over time, so I won't say anything else. It's just, yeah, it is what it is. It's pure magic, folks. So there you go. Those are my top 25 Lennon Beatle tracks. Please list yours in the comments section. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.